Is a frequency in use? Is a frequency in use? Is anybody using this frequency? Let's see here. We gotta try one thing. Do this real quick. There we go. Let's see. I think that should do it right there. Let's do this. This is sideband. We'll hit it about 41 to the amp. Is a frequency in use? Is anybody using the frequency? Is a frequency in use? Is a frequency in use? I think we got to tune the amp a little bit here. We do need a little bit of tune on the amp. We're going to turn this down just a little. Come over here. Oh, I see what's going on. Well, we're going to do it anyway because it needs to be done. Let's hit that just a little bit. There we go. Load that up just a fuzz. And look at that. Should be holding. Okay, here we go. Turn that back up. Here we go. Is a frequency in use? Is anybody using the frequency? Is a frequency in use? Is a frequency in use? Yeah, we got somebody a kilohertz low. Let's go up a little higher here. I don't want to be... in fact, this would even be better. It's a little quieter on the band. Let's see what we can do there. Is a frequency in use? Is a frequency in use? Is anybody using this frequency? I don't hear anybody. Let's do it one more time here. Is a frequency in use? Is a frequency in use? Is anybody using this frequency? This is just called being polite, checking it out, making sure nobody's out there. You don't want to be stealing a frequency if somebody's using it. It's kind of what's going on. So we're going to start calling here and make some contacts. CQ20, CQ20 meters. CQ20, CQ20 meters. Whiskey 7, Tango, Victor, Sierra. CQ20, CQ20 meters. CQ20, CQ20 meters. Whiskey 7, Tango, Victoria, Sugar. Conditions are mediocre, so let's see what the heck happens here. CQ20, CQ20 meters, CQ20 meters, Whiskey 7, Tango, Victor, Sierra. CQ20, CQ20 meters, Whiskey 7, Tango, Victoria, Sugar. Kilo Delta 2, Foxtrot, Golf, Lima. Let's see who we got here. Looks like we got Daniel over there in New York. QSL?
QSL. How are you tonight?
Well, I'm doing pretty darn good there, Daniel. You got about a 5 and 7 to 5 and 8 over here in the central Montana. How's your evening going there, sir?
Fantastic. Thank you so much. You're 5'9" here in New York. Just sitting by the fire. So much on the radio.
Roger. Well, good deal. Yeah, we got snow out here. I should be sitting by the fire, but I'm not. I made dinner there real quick for the family and came down here and thought I would hang out for a little while and just make a few contacts, go live tonight, see if we can't do a little bit of educational stuff. And yeah, we went out and fared the snow today and put up a 40-meter dipole, and she's almost resonant, and I just didn't want to go back out in the snow. I think I got to pull her back about a foot on one leg, and I think we'll be good to go there, Roger.
Sounds good. Sounds like a good time. A little bit of snow this morning, but hopefully some spring thanks very much.
Hello, Cookie. Hello, Harry Canyon. Yeah, Roger. Well, yeah, we weren't really expecting a lot of snow, but I kind of thought, well, what the heck? I'll go out there and put up a dipole. It can't be that darn bad. And we got a little snow last night, and I thought, yeah, it'll snow for a while, and then it'll stop. Well, it never stopped. It just kept snowing harder and harder. But by that time, I was already in the middle of the install, so I said, heck with it, and finished it up there, Roger. All right there, my friend. Well, I think conditions are kind of fading on us a little bit here. They're not the greatest tonight, but that's okay. We're just going to muddle through here and make everything happen here tonight. So anyway, there you go. And yep, that's what we're doing. So anyway there, Daniel. All right, my friend, thank you very much for being in there, and I really appreciate you being out there tonight. We got you logged into QRZ, and we'll see if we can't make a few more contacts out there. Thanks again for New York there, sir. Kilo Delta 2, Foxtrot Golf Lima. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73, sir. Yes, I'm using a foot switch.
Whiskey 6, Kilo Mexico.
Whiskey 6 Kilo Mexico. That was a good signal over here. Richard down there in San Jose, how the heck are we doing, sir?
Boy, I'll tell you, you have a wonderful signal today. Travis, you're in the wrong state. I thought everybody whose name was Travis was from Texas.
Yeah, that's what I hear a lot, you know, and if you look up my QRZ page there, you'll see my full name there, and then you'll really think I should be in Texas there, Roger.
Yeah, great signal. Gosh, the band's been so poor, it's nice to hear a good signal.
Well, you're not doing too bad yourself there, Dick. It's man, you're like 5'9" plus 10, so absolutely, you're probably the biggest signal I've seen on the band here since I've been down here. So that's yeah, it's definitely working good for you from California. What are you running there, sir? Hello, Mark.
First of all, don't call me sir. I'm an enlisted person. I'm running a Kenwood TS990. I am running a linear, the little SPE Expert 1.3. Tickling it with 15 watts. It's putting out about 900 on the peak. And a little foil on the tribatter up at 35 feet. So that's the story here. The weather's been nice today. And it could be warmer, but it's that time of the year, over.
Yeah, I understand that totally, 100% there. It's yeah, it could be a little warmer here too. You know, the farmers aren't very happy out here. We had some really nice weather up in the 70s, and then it started raining, and now we're snowing again. So you know, that's just the way she goes. But anyway, working conditions over here. I'm running a ICOM IC7300 Heil PR781 microphone into a old Dentron Clipperton L. I'm loafing her along around 400 or 500 watts on the peaks there. And the antenna is a homemade 20-meter horizontal dipole that I built out of aluminum. And the thing's broadside east and west about 30 feet in the air there, Roger.
Wow, what a nice combination. You know that, of course, everybody loves the Icon 7300. I have one here I'm trying to find a home for.
Thanks for all the likes, guys.
It's a problem. It's just because it's XF. But the Clipperton L, gosh, they're a good old linear. I just had a friend pick one up, over.
Thanks, Harry. It is a nice mic. Yeah, Roger. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, these old Clipperton L's, they run forever, man, and they're just good amplifiers. I don't run it very hard. You know, if I'm trying to break a pile up, I'll throw a kilowatt out of it, but that's about as far as I ever run this thing. Usually around 400 or 500 watts, you know, on the peaks is how I like to run it. And boy, I've had this thing for a number of years now, and I'll tell you, I had to put new tubes in it here about 6 months ago because it wouldn't do more than about 400 watts anymore. The tubes just went soft, and I pulled the tubes out of it. By golly, they were the factory Dentron tubes. So the thing's probably older than I am, and you know, it just runs. You know, I did have to replace the fan on it too. That seized up on me one day. But other than that, I mean, heck, it's been a really good amplifier. I've had no complaints on it, and I'll probably run this thing forever. And if it breaks, I'll fix it. You know, it's just been a really good amp, and I got a good deal on it, boy. And I'd say if anybody get a good deal on a Clipperton L, boy, I'd say scoop it up.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Travis. It's a really reliable old.
Thanks for the follows, guys.
Rig. Anyhow, gosh, good to hear you. Yeah,
Kilo Delta 7 Lima Lima.
I'll give you a quick call. I wasn't sure you was here.
Yes, sir.
You were pointed, I think you mentioned you were pointed to the east, but then again, now I find out it's a dipole, a rotatable dipole, so front to back isn't any different one way or another.
Well, that's exactly how it is. Like I said, this thing's broadside east and west. So really, all this is, it's just an element, like basically a radiating element off of a beam. That's all it is. In fact, that's exactly what it is. It came off of a beam. That's all it is. It's a beam that needs some work, and I just said heck with it and just built a 20-meter monoband half-wave dipole out of one of the elements there. And so, yeah, I don't have to turn it. I don't even have a rotator under it. I just leave it broadside east and west, and it seems to do pretty good. I have no problems getting down into South America or anything like that either. So I don't know. It's been a really good antenna. I feel pretty fortunate with this one, but it's definitely the best one I've ever built too.
Well, got room to put up more antennas. Wow, I wish I had that. Well, it's doing very
So
well.
Kilo Echo 6 Delta Quebec Romeo. Hello.
And you're 5 and 9 for your logbook, Travis. Over.
Oh, I really appreciate that there, Dick. You're doing a good job yourself there, sir. You're a good solid 5 and 9. When you first came in, you were like 10 over. Band's a little up and down, but yeah, man, you're rocking and rolling. You're doing a really good job. So yeah, I went out and put up a 40-meter dipole, just built out a wire today out in the snow, and I need to shorten up one of the legs probably about a foot or so to get it resonant where I want it. It's resonant at about 7.1, and it's about at 7.2 megs. It's about probably about a 1.8, a little higher than I like it. So I got to go out there and shorten up one of the legs on it. But you know what? I said heck with it. It's dumping snow so hard out there. I just said, you know what? Hopefully it'll be a little better tomorrow there, and we'll maybe go out there and get that thing tuned where I need it there. Kilo Tango 4 Mike Romeo. Hello.
Well, I'll tell you, it sounds great. Nice station.
Christy, thanks for the follow.
You have the balance.
Gene, hello. Kilo Charlie 0 Mike Quebec Golf.
Nice and smooth and bright. That's what it's all about. Okay, Trevor, so I heard a couple others giving you a call. I hate the whole hug up
Thanks for
there,
the follows.
I just wanted to say hello to you.
Hello, George from Kentucky.
So back to you, W7 Tango Victor Sierra from Willie 6 Kilo Mike.
Copy there, Dick. All right, my friend. Well, I really appreciate you being in there, sir. I did get you logged into my logbook. And, yeah, man, you're, like I said, you're just doing a bodacious job. One of the better signals on 20 meters here tonight I've heard so far. So, doing great there from San Jose. Doing just a bang-up job there, Dick. Keep up the good work there, my friend. Pleasure's on my end. Thank you very much for the QSO, sir. I really appreciate that. And, man, I hope you have a good rest of your evening. And we definitely hope to catch you around the logbook there, Dick. Whiskey 6 Kilo Mike. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra. Out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. And back over to you for a final, sir.
I like that. Holding up the pants. Hey, that's good. All right, buddy.
Kilo Fox 0 India Quebec Lima. Hello.
Kilo Mike.
Roger there, Dick. All right, that's my cool little slogan there, you know. And the thing about it is if you look up the town of Belt, it doesn't matter where you look it up. We are the only Belt out there. So one of my, I'll have to give credit where credit's due. It was Whiskey 6 Romeo, Whiskey 7 Romeo Mike Golf. He's the one who actually came up with a town that holds my pants up, but I use it because he doesn't live in Montana, so he just said it to me one day, and I ran with it. So anyway, I think it sounds cool. But all right, there, Dick. You have a good rest of your evening there, sir. We'll catch you on down the coax another time, there, my friend. Again, Whiskey 6 Kilo Mike. Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. Have a good night there, sir. 73 in QRZ.
W5 Echo Whiskey Lima. Over.
Whiskey 5, Echo Whiskey Lima, a beautiful signal up here in Montana. That looks like Ed in Oklahoma there, QSL.
That's right. We're 35 miles west of Tulsa. You got a beautiful signal into Oklahoma. You're 5'9". A real good, strong signal. Montana, big sky country. Over.
Yeah, Roger. It is big sky country, and today the big sky is producing mass amounts of snow there. Hi. Kilo Delta 8, Victor India Papa. Hello. I'm on 14.270. Roger. Well, you know, it's kind of hit and miss. I mean, last year, I think we were about done with the snow by this time of year, but, you know, we got our big spring foot of snow there like 3 weeks ago, and we thought that was it, and then it got like 70 degrees. I thought, oh, here it is, and, well, now here we are, just dumping. So it's supposed to snow all night tonight, and I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Might even snow through tomorrow, too. It's hard to say up here. You know, things get all crazy, so, yeah, we'll see what the heck happens. Hopefully it's cleared up by Monday, but I don't know.
Well, the only thing you really got to worry about
just being axle deep to a first wheel. If it gets that deep, then you got a real problem.
Yeah, and I've never seen it quite that deep here. I know it does definitely get deep, but yeah, it's never quite that deep. I know there's been a point in time out here, probably before my time, that they've got like 9 and 10 and 12 feet of snow, you know, in a matter of a week or something like that. But I haven't quite seen it. So, yeah, it just kind of is what it is. You know, it's just what we deal with. But here's the thing. Once it's finally done, we're going to have some beautiful, beautiful weather here for about the next 3 or 4 months before it snows again there, Roger.
Yeah, I understand. I won't hold it. I had to make a comment, come back to echo you there. You have such a good signal from Montana. And I've really worked that state. I've been on the radio for 54 years. I could probably count the times I've talked to Montana.
Now listen to that fade. Bands are not good. Roger there, Ed. All right there, my friend. I really appreciate it. We got you logged into the QRZ logbook there, sir. If you need another Montana confirmation, we got her done already for you. So, anyway, sounded good there, my friend. Ed, you're doing a good job. Band's a little bit up and down, and you're starting to fade on me. But, man, I hope you have a great rest of your night there, sir. Thank you very much for being out there from Five Land. And we'll catch you next time around there, my friend. Thanks again. Whiskey 5, Echo, Whiskey Lima. This is Whiskey 7, Tango, Victor, Sierra. Out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 in QRZ. November United Charlie again. Roger, and I think you said Whiskey Alpha 6, November Uniform Charlie, so that's Leslie down there in California, is that right?
That's correct, QSL. Now I have the app on. You are a good 10 over 9 here, amazing signal.
Roger there, Leslie. All right, well, I appreciate the 10 over 9 down there. Thank you very much for that. And you were down there about a 5 and 5, or about probably like a 3 and 5, realistically. And then all of a sudden, yeah, you turned your amp on. Now you're up there like a 5 and 7. So you're doing pretty good there too, Roger.
Oh yeah, well, it works. It's a far cry from. I was listening to a previous conversation there. I built my first amp. Out of
Hello, Dutchman.
Article on 811.
Israel, thanks for the follow. Hello, Dutchman.
Article on 811.
Israel, thanks for the follow.
Years, but geez, I moved here. I didn't have any idea what I was going to do. I got power lines on 2 sides.
I apologize. I lost power.
And so the best thing I could do was that
our power just went bloop for like a minute. Yeah, Roger. Well, that's all you got. You know, you can only do what you can do out there. So it's just kind of one of those things. You know, when we had the land and everything, boy, I had towers set up and all kinds of crap. But yeah, you know, it just is what it is. We just don't have that anymore. So I'm not, I'm not going to fret about it too much there, Roger.
Oh yeah. Well, my best experience was when I was in the Navy on Kodiak, and I had.
Yeah, again, I do apologize. You guys are coming back in. We completely lost power.
And out of my
so thanks for hanging.
And I could hear anything.
Lost power, lost internet.
Practically no noise level whatsoever, and I had a Swan 500.
I'm on 20 meters.
That I could connect, and boy, I'll tell you, I used to talk from Alaska to Antarctica in the evenings. I knew one of the guys down there, and we had a great time. I was amazed at how well those rhombics worked.
Yeah, and I've never played with a rhombic antenna. Never messed with them too much. I pretty much always built my antennas for the most part. I've had a few HF antennas that were factory built there, but most of them I've just put up dipoles and stuff, you know. But yeah, that's pretty impressive. You're doing that from Alaska, getting all the way down to the Arctic, to Antarctica down there. That's real good. You know, so that's one thing I always did want to do is build like a 160 meter loop, and I should have done it when we had our land, but I just never got around to doing it. And but you know, I'll tell you what, this at least on 20 meters, this is probably the best HF antenna I have ever used. the one that I'm talking on right now. I don't know why. I have no idea what the heck is why this thing works so good. I built a 20-meter double bazooka and put it up out there, and it worked pretty well. And then for some reason, I just decided one day to build this antenna I'm on now. And I tell you what, it's it's impressive. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why. I do not understand it, but it definitely works good there.
How long is it?
Oh gosh, it's around 32 feet. I can't remember my exact measurements now, but I could probably go and do the math and tell you. But it's around 32 feet long. But really, all I did is I took a piece of 213, RG213, and that I had laying here, like a 100-foot chunk of it, and I just wrapped 8 turns at about 6 inches around. And then I cut the connector off there and put hot to one side and ground to the other, and that's all I did.
Well, it sure works good. What can I say? You're consistently a good 10 over 9.
406 Northwest Montana. Hello from Belt, Montana.
I was interested in these hex beams when they first came out. And I thought, well, I've got PVC in the garage, and one thing led to another, and all the parts were kind of independent.
Thanks for the follow, my friend.
People back then. So I bought a plate, and I bought some wire and so forth, and I had that up for several years, and it worked really well. I was really quite surprised. My other antenna, my KP34, I had.
Hello, Jason.
In a backyard where I could actually tilt the tower over.
Mine is not an off-center fed. It is a center-fed dipole.
I didn't have any complaints about that one, and I was not in the best of locations there. I was kind of like in a little canyon area, so I was surprised. Of course, back in those days when 10 meters was open, holy crow, you could work anybody on anything, go ahead.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely, absolutely. And I thought about putting up a hex beam over here too. I just haven't done it. I don't know. I kind of live on a hill here. That's the problem. So I'm kind of limited to what I can actually put up, even though we got a little tiny bit of land here. The backyard slopes downwards pretty dramatically, so it's kind of one of those things there. So I make do with what I got, and I could throw a hex beam up on top of the garage. I've thought about doing it. I just haven't done it yet, and I haven't got the gumption to build one, and I haven't got the gumption to want to spend the money and buy one either. So that's why I haven't put one up. But that's what I got for now. I don't know. As of now, I think I'm just going to play with long wires there and just kind of play that game.
Well, that really works, believe it or not. I had a long wire a long time ago. I was amazed at how well it worked back in the old days.
Well, we've made 4 contacts tonight. No, I'm a working man. I'm about 38 years old, and me and my YL both work there. I actually work for the John Deere Corporation, is what I do, and my YL's in healthcare there, Roger.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, that's John Deere. Wow. In this house that I'm at, I contemplated riding mower. I got 13,000 square feet of front lawn. At least that's what I was told by the landscaper. And for a while there, I had a big trimmer, and I could grow that. It was all St. Augustine. And I got to the point where I thought, you know what, maybe I'll get me a little writing job. And then I decided when water prices and everything started skyrocketing here, I thought, well, maybe I'll leave the landscape. And so I wound up doing.
Hello, Alpha Bravo 2, Victor Bravo.
I won the pretty beautiful award with all the native stuff that I put in. And so I think I'll just stick with that. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I heard something about an award there. I do apologize. You're starting to kind of fade on me a little bit there, my friend. But yeah, John Deere makes some pretty good stuff there. They make real good stuff, pretty good warranties on them and whatnot. Probably one of the better ones out there for manufacturer warranties anyway. A little spendy, but they're definitely worth it, I think. But what the heck? It's all preference out there. But all right there, Leslie, I'm going to let you go, man. You're kind of, like I said, you're kind of taking a dive on me there. Conditions are not the best here tonight, so I hope you have a good rest of your night. I'll turn it back over to you one more time there, and turn it back to you for your final there, Roger.
Okay, that's fine. WCM
73 G Green. Kilo Tango 4 Mike Romeo. Have a good night there, my friend. Copy there, Leslie. All right there, my friend. I appreciate you. We got you in the logbook, and yeah, look forward to it. We'll catch you on down the coax next time there, my friend. Whiskey Alpha 6, November Uniform Charlie. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra. Out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 in QRZ.
Whiskey 8, November 5, Papa Bravo Charlie.
All right, we got November 5, Papa Bravo Charlie. And if my internet's going to load up here, which it looks like it finally will, there we go. Looks like Fred or Buster there in Mississippi, QSL.
QSL, my friend, you're sounding pretty loud right here tonight in North Mississippi. You're S5959 plus. Plus about 5 again.
Roger. I appreciate the 5.9 plus there. That's awesome. I got you about a 5 and 7 up here. Not doing too bad considering band conditions there. You're doing pretty good there, though, Buster.
All right, my friend. Can I get your call again, please?
Absolutely there, buddy. My call sign is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra. Hello, Brian. Kilo Delta 9 Yankee Papa Victor.
QSL, my friend, QSL. 73 to reach out, so thanks for the comeback.
Absolutely there, my friend. Thank you very much for being there. It is much appreciated. I appreciate getting you in the logbook there, sir, from Mississippi. I don't hear too many of you guys out there from Mississippi, so thanks for being there, Buster. Really appreciate it there, my friend. November 5, Papa Bravo Charlie. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 in QRZ. Was that Kilo 1 Delta Charlie Echo? Is that what I heard?
Roger. I'm good. 5-9 into Vermont.
Copy there, Dale. All right, well, good deal there. You're in Vermont. And, yeah, good signal, man. About a 5 and 7 there, Roger.
Thank you much. Enjoy any eclipse activity. I'm going to be in the tunnel here. It's all people can talk about.
Roger. Hey, I got a real quick question for you there. Did you happen to get in? Did you feel that earthquake at all?
I did not feel the earthquake at all. I have family in Brooklyn, but they immediately rang me up and said, hey, did you feel that? But nope, not in my neighborhood.
Yeah, copy. My mom lives over there in New Jersey, and she told me that that she felt it, or she didn't feel it because her and her husband were driving down the road. So, yeah, I was just kind of curious there.
There are reports up here on the coast. They heard it all, felt it all the way up to Montreal up there. You're on the right ridge lines, but not in my town.
Roger. Well, what the heck? I guess that we lost power here a few minutes ago. My logbook's being all crazy on me now. Here we go. Now the internet's working. Let me get your call sign from you one more time. I think it was November 1. Oh my gosh, what the heck was it again? There we go. I just want to get you in the log there is all. And yeah, I don't know. I guess my internet's just going to be funky, but that's all right. We're going to get you in the log regardless there. So, all right there, my friend. I really appreciate you. And I'm just going to write you down here is what I'm going to do. That way I can log you later. So, all right there. Well, you have a good rest of your evening. Thank you very much for the northeast coast there. And I'm glad that you were good with that earthquake. Didn't have anything major happen there. So have a good rest of your night there, sir. November 1, Delta Charlie Echo. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. I'm on 14.270.
Kilo 4 Hotel Echo Tango. Kilo 4 Hotel Echo Tango.
Hotel Echo Tango. Kilo 4 Hotel Echo Tango. Out there in Florida. I don't even want to attempt that one. I'm going to get it wrong.
You're good. I feel like Paul, if it makes it a little easier, I've got you at 59. I just did not get your call before.
Roger. Paul, okay, I appreciate that. My call sign is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra. QSL.
QSL, thank you, sir. And hope to work you down the line. 73, see ya. Kilo 4 Hotel Echo Tango.
Roger there, Paul. All right, my friend. Well, you're booming in here, man. Good solid 59 from Florida down there. So thank you very much for being there, sir. Kilo 4 Hotel Echo Tango, Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra, out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, 73 in QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 2, Whiskey Zulu.
Kilo Charlie 2, Whiskey Zulu. That looks like Martin in South Carolina there, QSL.
South Carolina.
Roger, Roger. I got you about a 5'8", 57 to 58 over here in DeBelt, Montana. Sounded good tonight there, sir.
You're doing pretty good yourself. Working here, the A2 FPDX 101D, and the amplifiers in there is on ALX 600, running about 500 watts.
Roger, Roger. What kind of antenna are you running?
Believe it or not, it's an MSJ off-center fed dipole. I've had that antenna for like 20 years now.
Oh, copy. Well, that thing's working really good for you there, sir. I'll tell you what, my working conditions over here are a ICOM IC7300. I'm running a high LPR 781 microphone, and my amplifier is a Dentron Clipperton L. I'm running it around about 400 or 500 watts on the peaks there. And my antenna is a homemade 20-meter horizontal dipole that I built out of aluminum tubing, and it is broadside east and west, about 30 feet in the air there. Roger. Copy there, Martin. All right there, my friend. You're doing a really good job out there. You keep up the good work there, sir. And I appreciate you being out there, and thank you very much. And I got you in my logbook there, my friend. Thanks again for being out there. And, man, I hope you have a great rest of your night out there around the Carolinas. And we'll catch you next time around. Kilo Charlie 2, Whiskey Zulu. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 and QRZ. Whiskey 0, Whiskey Tango Juliet. Looks like Wayne in Missouri there, QSL.
Roger. Hey, you got you 5959 here, Western Missouri.
Roger there, Wayne. I appreciate that there, man. You're doing pretty good yourself. About a 5'8", 57 to 58 over here in DeBelt, Montana there, Roger.
Roger, hey, that sounds great. I'm just a little low 100-watt Kenwood with a long wire. So,
I'm on 14.270.
very well.
Roger. Well, yeah, that 100-watt Kenwood is definitely working for you. I'm only running about 400 or 500 watts over here, so not a tremendous amount of power or anything. But Wayne, you're doing a great job there, sir.
Thanks for the talk there. We'll catch you again. Whiskey 0, Whiskey Tango Juliet.
Copy there, Wayne. Thank you very much for being out there, sir. I really appreciate it. We got you logged into QRZ, and I hope you have a great rest of your night there, my friend. Whiskey 0, Whiskey Tango Juliet. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, out here in Belt, Montana. 73 and QRZ. Kilo Charlie 3 again.
Kilo Charlie 3, Papa Foxtrot Whiskey.
Kilo Charlie 3, Papa Foxtrot Whiskey. Looks like Corey in Pennsylvania there, QSL.
QSL, you're the 5-9 here in Pennsylvania.
Roger. You're about a 5 and 7, 57 over here in DeBelt, Montana. Good signal tonight there, sir.
Thank you very much. 7-3.
Holy cow, this Galdern, man, looks like we must have like a solar storm going on here or something. Holy cow, this conditions are just all over the place here. And I got to get this stupid thing pulled back up. Let's see here. We got okay, there we go. I think I'm caught up here. I don't know what the heck's going on. But anyway, was that Whiskey 0, Whiskey Tango Juliet? Is that right? Well, I guess that's it. That's okay. Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you being in there, sir, and hope you have a good rest of your night. I needed to write that one down, and I kind of missed it. So anyway, it is what it is. But have a good night there, sir. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. QRZ. Charlie Bravo November again. All right, Kilo 4, Charlie Bravo November. That's Greg in Lakeland there. Roger. I appreciate that there. Yeah, it doesn't look like the band's doing too awful good over here. It's looks like actually it's kind of going to crap on me, but that's all right. We're still going to have some fun there. Hi.
Copy that. 7-3, K4TV and 7-3.
All right, Greg, you have a good night. Thank you very much for being out there, my friend. Kilo 4, Charlie Bravo November. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, out here in Belt, Montana. 73, sir. November 4, November Charlie. Hello. Alpha Charlie 0 November. That looks like Norman in Missouri there at QSL. Copy. All right, I appreciate the 5 and 8. Yeah, we are losing conditions quick out here, so that's all right. We're still going to just roll with it while we can here. I got you about a 5 and 5 to 5 and 6 there, Roger. Roger there, Norm. All right there, my friend. Thank you very much for being out there. I really appreciate you there, sir. Alpha Charlie 0 November. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73. Hello, Jesus Forever.
Alpha India 5, Japan Kilo.
Oh, man, I'm glad you said that again because I just about punched in the wrong call sign there. Alpha India 5 Japan Kilo. It looks like Jerry in Arkansas there, QSL.
That's a QSL, buddy, QSL. I've got you down here in Arkansas running about 10 over.
Holy cow, I appreciate the 10 over 9 down there, man. You got a good signal yourself. You are a good solid 5 and 9 there, Roger.
Well, I appreciate it. We're just running 100 watts into an old Mosley TA33 up about 33, hope.
Oh, copy. That old Mosley's doing his job there for sure, boy. Those are good old antennas, I tell you what. Those old Mosley TA33s, those things just are built like a tank. They just sit there and they work and they work and they work. I've heard nothing but good about those.
Well, this is about 30 years old. It's falling off the tower twice. It's been beat up, caught rainstorms, everything else. But it just keeps on tracking, so I'm going to keep it. Hey, 73, we'll back out here and let's make more contact. This is AL5, take care.
All right, Jerry, I appreciate it very much there, sir. You keep rocking that Mosley beam. You're doing a fantastic job there, my friend. Thank you very much for being in there. And man, you just blew me away. So good. Yeah, good signal up here in Montana there, my friend. Jerry, have a good night. Alpha India 5 Japan Kilo. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73 in QRZ. All right, Kilo Whiskey 4 Lima uniform. That looks like Shannon in Tennessee there, QSL.
QSL, Travis. Just seen you on TikTok.
Roger there, Shannon. I appreciate the 5-9. I had a feeling that was you there. I get you about a 5 and 7 or so, 5 and 6, 5, 7. Band's a little up and down. And sorry I lost you earlier, boy. We had a straight power outage and lost everything. So that's what happened. It's snowing hard out here. We got some pretty big flakes coming down. So I don't know if somebody hit a power pole or what the heck happened there. But anyway, appreciate you being in there, man. And I appreciate you being alive too there, Roger. Oh yeah. It snowed all night last night, and it's been snowing all day today. In fact, it wasn't supposed to snow all day today, so I went outside and I thought, I'll throw up that 40-meter dipole. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It can't be that bad. And I'm working away, and the snow's just getting heavier and heavier. And I got it done, but yeah, no, it's dumping some pretty mass amounts of snow right now there, Roger.
Good luck, 7-3.
Copy there, Shannon. All right there, my friend. I appreciate you very much. I'll, if I remember here, maybe tomorrow when I come through and do this, I'll cut you out here and post a video with you in there. So send me a message and remind me as well, so I can do that, because I try to make a few cuts anyway out of every live. I record them. So anyway, there you go. All right, Shannon, I appreciate you very much for being there, sir. Kilo Whiskey 4 Lima uniform. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73. All right, I think I heard a Kilowatt Fox 2 Golf Quebec, and if that's right, it's Robert down there in Florida.
That's right, Travis. You're 5 and 9 into my vertical tonight, over.
Roger, Roger there, Robert. I tell you what there, my friend. You're out there in Jupiter, Florida. I don't know exactly where you are. I think this is the third time we've worked, too, and we've probably already told you this, but my mom lived down there in Jupiter for a lot of years there, Roger.
Roger, Travis. Well, Jupiter, Florida, the town of Jupiter is on the east coast of Florida.
You bet, buddy.
North of the island of Palm Beach, over.
Absolutely. I've been down there a couple times too, and I have seen there's a few towers up down there. I've always got my eyes peeled for them, but it's been quite a few years. She's been out of there for, 5, 6, 7 years now, something like that. But yeah, she lived down there for about 15 years in Jupiter. But anyway, good signal up here there, Robert. You're about a 5.7 to 5.8 there, Roger.
Okay, well, you're doing the same here, over.
Copy. Oh, I really appreciate that. And yeah, man, well, I appreciate the contact from Jupiter, Florida there as well. Like I said, I think this is the third one that I've logged into QRZ there anyway. But you're doing a good job there, Robert.
Okay, Travis, you got a lot of people.
Only have an antenna versus dipole. How far do you think I can get? Depends on the frequency and the conditions there, my friend. Roger there. Okay, Robert, you have a good rest of your day. Thank you very much there, sir. Kilo Fox 2, Golf Quebec. We'll catch you down the coax another time there, my friend. Thank you very much for being there. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 in QRZ.
Whiskey 3, Yankee Golf Charlie.
Boy, there's a big old signal right there. Whiskey 3, Yankee Golf Charlie. Holy cow, I fat fingered the heck out of that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Whiskey 3, Yankee Golf Charlie. That looks like Stan in Maryland there, QSL.
Ah, very good, Travis. My goodness, you're rolling in here 5.9 plus in the Maryland. So thanks for coming back to us there. We appreciate it. Whiskey 3, Yankee Golf Charlie.
Well, all right there, Stan. I really appreciate you there, sir. And I'm gonna tell you right now. You came in there and covered up everybody. I'm starting to get a pile up working over here, and you came in there and just wiped them out. So good, solid 5.9. Beautiful signal from the East Coast there tonight. There, QSL.
Okay, Travis. Sorry, fellas, didn't mean to trample you, but anyway, take care, Travis. 73's my friend. Whiskey 3, Yankee Golf Charlie.
Oh, that's not a problem at all there, man. I love it. I think it's awesome. You know, you're trying to pull out call signs, and all of a sudden, bam, here's that signal, and it's, that's just how you do it. So that's how you break the pile up there, my friend. You did a fantastic bang-up job there. Armchair copy on you there, Stan. So, all right there, my friend. You have a good night. Thank you very much. I got you written down the logbook, and hope you have a great rest of your evening there, my friend. Whiskey 3, Yankee Golf Charlie from Maryland over there on the East Coast. You have a good night there, sir. Thanks again. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73, sir. Delta Whiskey Charlie again.
Kilo 6, Denmark, London, Canada. Denmark, London, Canada.
Copy. Okay, we got her that time. Kilo 6, Delta Lima Charlie. Daniel there in Redwood City, QSL. How far am I from Malmstrom? Well, probably as the crow flies, I would say about 12, 15 miles, somewhere in there.
Okay, I know where you're at then. Okay, yeah, I was temporary duty up there. I was stationed in Cheyenne, Warren Air Force Base, but they sent me to Malmstrom for special duty. And we accomplished everything, but here, and I'm born and raised in the San Francisco Bay Area, and the weather here is different, but when I lived in Wyoming and Montana, and during those great winters and those wind chill factors and things like that. All right, back to you.
Oh yeah, the wind chill factors can be really fun out here. That's as you've probably experienced. And first of all, I just want to take a second and say right now, Daniel, number one, thank you very much for your service to our country, sir. It is very much appreciated. And I also just want to say thank you for everybody else out there for your service to our country, one way or the other. Whether you're in healthcare, or a first responder, police officer, firefighter. anybody in the military, anything like that, man, anybody out there on the front lines, I just want to say thank you very much. It is much appreciated. And I do want to say that freedom is not free. And without you guys out there doing what you do, it wouldn't be possible. So, Daniel, I just want to say that, first of all. And if you are a Minuteman missile mechanic, I have a feeling you've probably been right by my house, because there's a missile silo right up here on the hill that I could just darn near throw a rock and hit there, Roger.
Roger, you probably see the escorts with all the white vehicles with the blue small vehicles that surrounded them and things like that. I won't say what's in them, but you probably can guess what they are. But it was fun. I had a good time. And it was really weird to be in that escort to get preference driving, no traffic, you just go right through. Yeah, if you want to see what he did in this, go to my QR Adventure. There's a link to the airport disco group here, and there's a newsletter there. You can read a lot of it, it's all declassified, so you can idea what he did and everything. Anyway, I'll let you go. I already got my center. I just want to say hello to you, that's all. Because I already got that work on the screen. Digital and exposed, so how's that? I'm just happy.
Good evening, guys.
I'm running about, I don't know, 300 watts, Inlet CS2000, into a Americana AL 80 Baker amp, and that's going up to an 8-element block drive.
Hello, just Junkyard Radio. Sorry about earlier. I lost power, man. Too much RF. And it was that's what caused it too. Just saying. Copy there, Daniel. Well, like I said, I really appreciate it. I'm actually looking at that right now. It's kind of cool to see the inside of one of those silos. And yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about there. Those things run right down the middle of Great Falls. So you hear a helicopter, and then you hear sirens, and then you see it go by, and then there's another helicopter. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, we don't have to say what's in it. Anybody can use their imagination. Excuse me, and probably figure out what's going to be inside of those things. So, yeah, it's one of those things, and they don't stop. They don't care if the light's red or not. They just keep going. So that's kind of one of those things. But anyway, all right there, Daniel. Thank you very much for being there, sir. You're doing a fantastic job. Again, thank you for your service to our country, and we will catch you on down the coax another time there, my friend. We got you logged. And from beautiful little Belt, Montana out here, Kilo 6 Delta Lima Charlie, this is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up. 73, sir.
Kilo Yankee 4 Delta Mike Delta.
Copy there, sir. We'll catch you later there, Daniel. Have a great rest of your night. Let's see. I think I heard a Kilo Yankee 4 Delta Mike, is that right?
QSL, it's Kilo Yankee 4 Delta Mike Delta, Lucas in Kentucky.
Okay, I missed one there. So Kilo Yankee 4 Delta Mike Delta, and there we are, Lucas in Kentucky. Yeah, good signal up here there, my friend. How the heck are you?
I'm doing great. I'm just experimenting with a new antenna that I built this weekend, and so just really trying it out for the first time. It's a horizontal loop antenna that I'm playing around with, but just trying it out. How are you doing?
Oh, man, I can't complain. I'm just having a good old time down here, Lucas. Just making a few contacts, saying howdy to a few people, and we're live right now on TikTok as well, kind of doing a little. I like to do this once in a while just to do the the whole educational side of it, so people can see what the heck's going on in HF and all that stuff, and just log some contacts, man. We're just having a good time. And that loop antenna is working pretty good for you. You're one of the bigger signals out there. You're pretty solid 5 and 9 there, Roger.
Yeah, thanks for the report. You're 5.9 plus here too. Great sounding audio. It's working really well. Sounds good. And I definitely appreciate the feedback.
Copy there, Lucas. Well, yeah, I appreciate you being out there, my friend. And just so you know, working conditions over here, I'm running an ICOM IC7300. My microphone is a Heil PR781. My amplifier is a Dentron Clipperton L. And I'm running, the antenna is a 20-meter horizontal dipole. That it's I built out of aluminum. Things broadside east and west. And things about 30 feet in the air there, Roger.
Nice setup, everything sounding good. Yeah, I'm on a Yaesu STDX10. I'm only running 100 watts. And the new antenna is a horizontal loop. It's a somewhere between 500 and 600 feet of wire, and I've got it coming from a 4-to-1 balun. So just kind of an experimental design. Just got it up in the trees right now. Just trying it out.
Roger, Roger. Well, I tell you what, man, that's all you can do is just experiment with it and try it out. And Lucas, I'm going to tell you right now, man, it's doing a good job. So whatever the heck you got going, I would not mess with it there, my friend. It's doing absolutely great.
Well, that's awesome to hear, man.
Thank you, Warren. Appreciate that.
Page, checking it out, and it was nice talking with you. Hopefully I'll catch you again somewhere down the line.
All right there, my friend. I really appreciate you being in there. And we got you logged into QRZ, so I hope to catch you on down the coax another time there, my friend. And I do want to tell everybody out there that's listening here, if we've made contact and you want a QSL card there, you can see what my current QSL card looks like on my QRZ page. I actually have new QSL cards, too. I got about 25 of the old ones left, so I'm actually sending out 2 QSL cards there right now until the old batch is gone. So anyway, there you go. Anybody wants one, go ahead and send me one. If we've made contact, and I'll definitely shoot you one back. I try to be pretty good about it. It takes me about a week to get to them. And if you want one and don't have one, then just shoot me an email, man. I'm good on QRZ. I'll gladly drop them in the mail. So there you go. But all right there, Lucas. You have a good rest of your night there, sir. Thank you very much. And I really appreciate you being in there, my friend. Good signal. You're doing a fantastic job out there. We'll catch you down the coax another time. Kilo Yankee 4, Delta Mike Delta. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73, sir.
73, Travis. I enjoyed it.
QRZ. Kilo Delta 5, Kilo India Juliet. Looks like John and Amarillo there. Roger.
Yeah, QSL, Travis. Hey, just tuning around the band and came across your signal. And wow, it sounds big, it sounds good. And I got to look at your QRZ page. You're riding the same mic I am. So hopefully I sound half as good as you do. Hi.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, and I got it while you're saying that right now. I've got a joke for you. So how do you know that a ham operator is running a high-L microphone?
Tell me how.
Because they tell you about it.
Okay, that's pretty good one.
No, that's oh man, I crack myself up every time there, John. No, that's kind of a high thing. It's just kind of what we do, It's almost part of our bragging rights there. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with anybody else's mics, because I'm going to tell you half the time I can't tell if they're running a high-L microphone or a hand mic or whatever. The only one I can tell typically is if they're running like a Silver Eagle. I can usually tell that. But anyway, no, you do sound good, man. You got absolutely fantastic audio, and as you should there with a high-L mic. And yeah, overall, just a good signal there, sir.
Good deal. Well, thank you. Running T2000 here barefoot into an oscillator fed dipole about 70 feet up in the air. It's super windy here in the Texas Panhandle today. We've had gusts up to 65, sustained between 35 and 40 miles an hour. So it's nice to kind of figure out how the antenna does in high winds. It seems like it's doing okay. Over.
Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, and see, we have to batten down the hatches out here, so we get a lot of wind. So per capita, Great Falls, Montana, which is the nearest city, big city to me, they actually get more wind than the windy city of Chicago. More wind and higher sustained gusts. So we have to batten down the hatches out here. Today's not windy; it's very snowy. We got snow just dumping like mad out there right now. But yeah, I've got everything pretty well guide wired down. Everything's pretty well battened down out there. And if we don't, well, I remember one storm we had here a couple of years ago, and I happened to be home. Me and my wife were both home, and it was like 80 or 90 mile an hour gusts blasting through here, and it was insane. And I'm kind of watching out the window, and I'm like, yeah, that antenna's going to fall down. And by golly, she never fell down. But I tell you what, after that day, I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to add about 2 more guide wires to that piece of masting out there. So, yeah, we've been lucky so far.
Yeah, QSL, same spot today. I've got 3 guys on the mast that's holding up one end of the antenna. The other end is attached to about 70 feet of Rome 25. But yeah, I need to add some more guy wires after this weekend. Well, hey, you mentioned Great Falls. The place that I work for, which is a little software development company, has an office here in Amarillo, Texas, and one in Great Falls, Montana. So I've never been to the beautiful
City. I've actually never been to Montana at all, but I've heard quite a bit about it, and it sounds like you live up in a pretty beautiful part of the world.
Oh, we definitely do. We definitely do, and we enjoy it. You know, and the thing is, you got to have real thick skin out here, so to speak. You know, you got to be able to handle the cold. You know, so I mean, well, it actually wasn't too bad this winter. I think the lowest I saw it was around -50 with a wind chill. Yeah, I mean, and that was only for a couple of days, so it wasn't too bad. But you know, if you just anticipate that you're going to have to deal with negative temperatures and wind chills and lots of snow and ice, you know, then it's not that bad. Because I tell you what, man, it's worth it. Because when it's nice out, it is nice out, and we don't get terribly hot. I mean, we might hit 100 1 or 2 days a year, and it's just you know, normally in the summertime it's around 80 degrees, 80 to 85, usually with a breeze. It's not too bad. So you know, you take the good with the bad. But I tell you what, man, once this snow's all done out here finally and springtime comes, everything just turns green, and it's absolutely just beautiful out here. So yeah, I think one of these days I'm gonna have to post my new QSL card up on my QRZ page there, so you can kind of see it. But yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous, and they do call it Big Sky Country for a reason, and you'll never know it until you actually show up out here. There, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, I plan on doing that at some point in time. It's on the bucket list. I'd like to go see that. Yeah, you talked about 100-degree days. We've had our fair share of those down here. We also have cold and snow, but not anything cold like what you have. I don't think I'm built to handle negative degree temperatures plus wind chills. So hats off to you for being able to sustain that and survive and enjoy the pretty weather when you have it. But anyhow, I wanted to get you into the walk here because you've got a great signal and an interesting QRZ page, and I'm going to have to work on getting one of your QSL cards. I mean, unfortunately, I've been a ham for over 2 decades and have a very, very, very small QSL card collection, so I think that's going to start with me creating my own QSL cards and getting those sent out, and then hopefully I can actually work on some proper shack wallpaper.
Well, I'll tell you what, there, John. I'm gonna add to your QSL card collection there. I just went ahead and I wrote you down there on the list. You're my second one I've got on the list here tonight. So I probably won't get them out. Well, I don't know. We'll see what the heck happens. I might get them in the mail tomorrow, but we don't get mail out here in this little town, so I got to go to the post office. But so if I don't get it out tomorrow, I'll get it out next week. And yeah, we'll definitely make sure you get one in the mail there. That's not a problem at all. And anyway, yeah, so we'll get that collection. And I don't know if you follow YouTube at all. You on YouTube there?
Oh, I only watch. I don't put anything on there. But yeah, I'm on YouTube.
Copy. Well, man, look me up a little bit if you want to. It's not a, excuse me, oh my gosh. Not a requirement of mine. I don't care. You know, if you want to play radio, play radio. But if you're interested in some different radio stuff, looking at antenna builds and stuff like that, kind of see what's going on, I do post some videos there and on TikTok. The YouTube's probably the easiest one to find. It is my call sign in my name, which is W7TVS Travis, or in phonetics, it's Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra, Tango Romeo Alpha Victor India Sierra. That's my handle on YouTube. It's all one word, all capital letters. Look it up, man. There's some pretty cool stuff on there, and you can see my QSL card walls, stuff like that. And, you know, there's just some different things on there that you don't get to quite see, you know, by just talking on the radio. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, sure, that sounds great. I'll check it out. I've got my son sitting over here at the desk next to me, and he's been listening to the QSO here, so we'll look it up and check it out together. I appreciate you letting us know about that. Thank you.
Absolutely, my friend. Like I said, it's not. I don't care if you want to follow it. Great. If you just want to check it out, that's awesome too. Whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter to me. I just do it for fun. I don't make any money or anything on it. You know, I'm not sponsored or nothing. I'm just a ham operator out here in the middle of Montana, man. But anyway, but yeah. But check it out, man. There's some cool stuff on there, and you know, just I think you might like some of the content on there. And is your son a licensed ham?
No, not yet, but he's been threatening to start working on getting his technician ticket. My wife just got hers, I guess it was a couple years ago now, so we're a homeschooling family, and I'm thinking about making some of the technician study part of his homeschool so he'll actually get around to getting his technician license.
Awesome.
Getting on the air
Awesome.
locally here.
That is totally awesome there, John. That's really cool you do that. If you don't mind me asking, how old is he?
He is 9 years old.
That's fantastic, man. That is so cool. All right. Well, you know, you're doing a good job there, John. I'm going to tell you right now, man. We never did the homeschool thing. My boy still goes to public school. He's 13. And, you know, he's been around radio his entire life. He's talked on HF. He's talked on 2 meters. You know, he's done this and done that. He's talked on the Santa Nets on 75 meters and talked to Santa Claus and stuff like that, too. And, you know, he's experienced radio. Does he want to get his license? Not so much, and that's okay. You know, I'm not going to push him to do it. But man, I say if he wants to do it and he gets the bug and you want to make it some of his curriculum there, I would say do it. I mean, what the heck, you know? And I'm a VE myself, man, and I think that's great. So, John, you're doing a fantastic job there, sir. I just want to say that.
Well, good deal. Thank you. I got bit by the radio bug, and it wasn't quite hard until several years after my dad passed, but I remember him being on the radio, and we had a lot of really cool bonding times together. I mean, he was a broadcast engineer, so if it wasn't ham radio, it was actual broadcast radio that we got to spend a lot of time together with. And you know what? Aside from good memories with my dad, I also learned it was a vehicle for me to learn a lot of very, well, what I didn't consider to be technical knowledge at the time, but that has carried me pretty far in my career, even in IT. So I think it's a great hobby. It's a great time to, it's a great way to get to know other people, and it's a great way, it's a good vehicle for learning. So, yeah, we'll probably work for that. I don't want to sound like I'm going to push him into doing it. When he decides he wants to do it, he's more than enough motivated to go do it himself. So thank you very much for coming back to me. I'll let you get back to finding somebody else out there, but I think it was your little phrase about Belt, Montana, the Tomahawk stuff that caught my attention. And then I heard it on that crisp, golden sounding file microphone. So I very much enjoyed the QSO 73. Have a nice day, and I'm looking forward to your QSO card. It's going to be exciting. Thank you. Travis, have a good one. W7 TVS from Kilo Delta 5, Kilo India Juliet 73.
Roger there, my friend. All right there, buddy. Well, I really appreciate you out there, Sir John. And like I say, keep up the good work. And real quick here, I know you want to get the heck out of here, but real quick, do I have your permission to cut? I am recording this, so do I have your permission to cut, edit, and put this on YouTube?
Hey, yeah, that sounds great. That'll be a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing that. I just realized you are 5'9" plus 10 here, so I'm going to make sure I get that info to you.
Roger. I appreciate the 5'9" plus 10. You've been pretty solid over here, 5'7" to 5'9". You've been doing pretty darn good. And, you know, a little bit up and down, but that's just the band itself. So, all right there, John. I really appreciate you there, sir. You have a great rest of your night there, my friend. And thank you for the cue. So absolutely fantastic on my end, man. Like I said, I do have you written down. So you'll be getting, you're going to get 2 QSL cards from me. You're going to get my old one and my new one. So I'll probably fill out the old one and leave the new one blank, or vice versa, or who knows, maybe I'll write on both of them, you know. I mean, whatever, we'll see what the heck happens. But anyway, there you go. All right, man, you have a good night there, John. We'll catch you on down the coax another time there, my friend. And we did get you logged into QRZ. Kilo Delta 5, Kilo India Juliet. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra, out here in the town that holds your pants up, called Belt, Montana. 73, sir.
73, enjoyed it very much. Kilo Delta 5, Kilo India Juliet.
That's what we do. Talk. Oh my gosh, there he is. It's old Coke. I knew you were going to be in there. You were in here watching. Coke, Charlie Echo 3 Quebec Yankee. Came in there and covered them all up there, my friend, out of Chile. How the heck are you? Oh, going fantastic, Coke. You are doing good there, my friend. I don't know why, I just love it. Every time I hear you in there, man, you put a big smile on my face there, Roger.
Oh, you're right, my friend. I see you in TikTok, my friend, and thank you very much for the contact. 73 and good years. All the best. Thank you.
All right, Coke. You have a great rest of your night there, sir. Thank you very much. We'll get you in there, and we'll crack a video of it too there, buddy, and we'll get it posted up for you on, we'll put it on Instagram, YouTube, and the TikTok there, man. We'll post them up for you, so and tagging him. Thank you, Coke. You have a great rest of your night. Charlie Echo 3 Quebec Yankee, my good friend out of Chile out there. You have a good night there, sir. Also 5 and 9. Good solid 5-9. 73 there, sir.
Bye-bye.
QRZ. All right, I heard a Whiskey 1 again.
Roger that. Whiskey 1, Kilowatt Yankee Lima.
All right, Whiskey 1, Kilowatt Yankee Lima. That looks like Steven in Kentucky.
Roger that. Good evening. How are you?
Oh, man, I am doing absolutely fantastic out there, Steven. How the heck are you doing today, sir?
Well, I'm doing well. Coming to you at about 80 watts right now. I just bought a brand new ACOM 1200S amplifier, but haven't been able to figure out how to use it. So just pushing 80 watts into a piece of wire. And
That's all right, Ken. It is what it is, man. It's just the way it works. Well, I tell you what, man, that 80 watts is doing bodacious job for you over here. You definitely weren't the biggest signal, but you're the one that I pulled out of there. But you're, I'm going to log you as a 5 and 9, but you're probably anywhere from a 5.5 up to a 5 and 9. Conditions are up and down, but doing a overall good job there, Roger.
Roger that. Thanks for the comment. You're also very strong 5.9. Sometimes 10 over.
Well, I appreciate that. 5, 9, and 10 over. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. And I'm starting to get a little bit of static crash going on here. I think the snow's just getting real heavy. I think that's what's going on out there. But anyway, no, you're sounding good there, man. Doing an absolutely fantastic job there, Steven. And, man, so what do you got to do to get that ACOM going?
Read the book, Cobra.
Well, that's fair enough. I understand that one.
No, we're pretty much ready to go. It's pretty intuitive. I've never had this kind of power. The most I've ever used is a Ameritron 600, and so I'm a little bit concerned about interconnections and grounds and feeds, and so I'm going very, very slowly, but it looks pretty good.
I think you'll be all right. I don't think it's going to be overly complicated, you know. So what I got running here, I'm running an IC 7300. The microphone's a Heil PR 781. And my amplifier is a Dentron Clipperton L. I don't run it very hard. I'm only running about 400 or 500 watts on the peaks, give or take a little bit. And my antenna is a homemade 20-meter horizontal half-wave dipole built out of aluminum, broadside east and west. But, you know, I will run this thing about a kilowatt if I'm trying to break a pile up or something. I never really run it much harder than that. But, boy, just ground. I think you'd be all right. And I can understand where it could be a little bit nerve-wracking setting something like that up, you know. And that's an expensive amp, too. So I totally understand where you're coming from there.
Yeah, Roger. I also have the remote tuner and antenna switch, which is, you know, it's reasonably complicated stuff, and I'm just taking my time over it.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that there, Steven. You just got to make sure you got it right the first time, man. You know, that's the way to do it. And I do that too when I'm setting stuff up. Even if I've set up the thing 1,000 times, I still always double and triple check everything. I'm a little paranoid about that. So I understand 100%.
Yeah, roger that. Well, listen, if you don't mind, give me your QTH, and then I'm going to give you my final.
Copy. My QTH is the town that holds your pants up, called Belt, Montana.
Roger that, Belt, Montana, and your call one more time.
Call sign is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra.
Roger that, Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra from W1KYL 73. My
That's
good
right,
friend,
Ham
and,
Talk.
Have a great night. Wonderful signal. Good luck, over.
I'll tell you a story about Ham Talk here in just a minute. Roger there, Steven. Well, you have a good night there, sir, and good luck getting that ACOM set up there, my friend, and I hope to hear it when you got it on the air there, too. Thank you very much for being out there, sir, and good luck to you. Beautiful signal there. You were 5.9 plus 5 that last go-around, just so you are aware of that there. So anyway, Whiskey 1 Kilo Yankee Lima. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up, called Belt, Montana. 73, and I'm going to take just a real quick break here. Hang on just a second. All right, so you're on Ham Talk. You know what's funny about Ham Talk? I'm the very first person that ever hashtagged Ham Talk. That was thanks to my wife years ago. Just throwing it out there. I don't care. Anybody can use it, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. But my wife pointed that out to me, and she's like, "You're the very first person that did that. Remember that night?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, cool."
QRZ. Is this frequency?
Anyway, there you go. Yes, sir, the frequency's in use. Sorry about that. Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra. Who do we got out there?
Whiskey 9, Delta Charlie Victor.
Whiskey 9, Delta Charlie Victor. You got a good signal up here into Belt, Montana. Looks like Daniel in Wisconsin there, QSL.
QSL. You got Dan over here in Wisconsin, and I was following you on the social media broadcast there, and I'm glad to make it in and say this thing had an awesome setup over there.
Right on. Well, right on, Dan. That's awesome, man. Thanks for being out there. Thanks for watching the live as well. And, yeah, that's cool. So, I mean, if you're paying attention there... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I don't even know how the heck to do half this crap. What am I doing here? Anyway, there you go. I'll kind of show you what the setup is going on here, too, there. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. I had it very awfully what they were going on, but you had 5 and 9 plus a bunch of little red bars here, and just having fun and playing the radio here this evening, and glad to participate because of this, over.
Oh, absolutely there, my friend, and I really appreciate you being in there. Thanks for watching on the live, and thanks for being there on the radio, too, man. That's totally awesome there, Dan. What are you running there, sir?
My radio here is a ST991A, and I'm using a 20 meters long inside motor from the high-end corporation, not another one, and I'm running 69 watts, 69 whiskey, over.
Roger. Well, I'll tell you what, man, that thing's definitely working good for you there. If you're running 69 watts, like I said, you're a good solid 5.8 to 5.9, so absolutely no complaints on my end over here. Thanks for the follow, my friend.
So thanks for the QSO. I can let you get back to getting to some more people, but please this punch over here in the Harvey program. So I'll take 7-3 and let you get out of the business.
Copy there, Dan. All right, I really appreciate you there, sir. Thank you very much for being in there again, and we definitely appreciate you. So, and if you pay attention there a little longer here, I'm not going to run this too much longer out here. Probably another 15 minutes or so, and then I'll give everybody a good look at the equipment and kind of just the Radio Shack in general, and kind of show you what the heck we got going on in here. So anyway, there you go. All right, Dan. Thank you again there, sir. Thanks for being there. And it is very much appreciated. It's my pleasure to get you in my logbook there, sir. Whiskey 9 Delta Charlie Victor. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt 73 in QRZ.
Whiskey Delta 5, Golf Bravo Delta.
All right, Whiskey Delta 5, Golf Bravo Delta. That looks like Daryl in Louisiana.
Yeah, Roger. Close enough. I needed Montana in my worked all states. So you're definitely 5'9" into Louisiana, no problem at all. And I'll let you get back to it.
Copy there, my friend. All right. Well, if you're on QRZ, boy, I just logged you, so you're gonna get that confirmation for Montana for your worked all states there, sir. Not a problem at all. So thank you very much for being there, sir. Appreciate it very much from Louisiana. Whiskey Delta 5, Golf Bravo Delta. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73. I'm on 20 meters, my friend. Station in Arizona again.
Kilo India 7, Golf Oscar Hotel, Kingman, Arizona.
There we go. Kilo India 7, Golf Oscar Hotel, Lloyd down there in Kingman. I know exactly where Kingman is. I've drove through there a few times there, Roger.
Yeah, we're actually located along the Mother Road here, Route 66. Anyway, goes from Chicago to Santa Monica.
Heck yeah, Dan. Hello, Garrett.
Hey, I've been trying to get a hold of you. Thanks for answering me, okay?
Oh, absolutely there, Lloyd. No problem there, my friend. I know I get a little bit carried away and get Jack John out there, and that's just kind of the way she goes sometimes. But that's just the way it is there, man. But yeah, no, you came in there and covered them up that time. 73, Ken. Thank you.
I'm at a 5'8" right now, and I'll let you talk to somebody else, but I'm going to log in here in QRZ, and appreciate you coming back. I'll tell you a story about
belt sometime. Not the town, but actually a belt story.
Well, heck, Lloyd, I don't care. If you want to tell a story, my friend, go ahead.
Well, if you remember, it seems like about 100 years ago now, everybody put their name on the back of their belt. And when I used to go to the Elk Lodge, you know, you could read everybody's name. Even the girls put their name on the back of their belt.
73 guys.
One guy didn't want to tell everybody his name, so he just called himself Belt. Anyway, that's what it said on the back of his jeans, his belt. But anyway, so that's the belt story.
Well, that's about one of the best belt stories I've ever heard there, and I bet you it held his pants up real good there, high. So that's a pretty good one. I do remember that everybody had their. In fact, I even had a belt with my name on it there at one point in time. I don't know whatever happened to that belt, but I used to have one there, and I remember it too. It was a nice Western belt. It was black, had some white, I believe white diamonds on it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember what the heck happened to it, but that's awesome. They just put belt on it. Oh man, that's good stuff.
Yeah, very good. I don't know if your belt did the same as mine did. Mine did. They all kind of shrunk up. 10 foot.
Yeah, heck, I can't remember. That was so many darn years ago there. I honestly don't remember.
Okay, well, we'll let you get on to your next victim there. And good talking to you.
Hotel Alpha 1 Golf, hello.
Arizona. That's 7-3.
All right there, Lloyd. I really appreciate you being in there from Arizona, sir. I thank you very much, and I got you logged into QRZ, and I hope you have a great rest of your night there, Lloyd. Thank you. Thanks again for being there, sir. Kilo India 7 Golf Oscar Hotel. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in Belt, Montana. 73 in QRZ. Kilowatt 6 Lima, Japan. That was a big signal. Looks like Raymond out of Texas there, Roger.
Yeah, very nice. I see Travis, and very nice to meet you. You're 5'9", pretty big. I'm running a little bit of power, like 800 watts right now. I wanted to talk to you because my only interaction with Belt was about a year ago, Christmas. My grandson lives up there in Great Falls, and he had a car that I helped him buy that he wanted me to take back.
Thanks for the shares, Dan.
I flew up there, took out early one morning out of Great Falls, and took off. And going down by you, I had two big deer come up out of the side of the road and smash into me. So the car got totaled, but that's my only experience with your area up there, over.
Holy cow, well, that's not a very good experience for Belt, Montana, but I tell you what, there are more darn deer around here than you can even shake a stick at out there, so honestly, it doesn't surprise me. I haven't hit one for years, and I'm actually surprised. I've been pretty lucky on that, but boy, I came awfully close. But that's why they give out deer tags so freely out here there, Roger?
Yeah, they came off right off the side. I was out in the open out of nowhere, and I drove the car down to Bozeman, and then it started throwing temperature problems. They ended up, it was a Audi A4, pretty high end.
Hello, John.
They ended up totaling it, and I was going to have to sell it when I got back to Texas here, but the good news was that the insurance paid me.
Thanks for the follow-up, Paul.
And, so it saved me from having to sell it when I got back here to Texas. You got a nice strong signal here today. Hope I sound good, and we'll give it back to you for a final W7 TVS K6LJ.
Roger, there's Raymond. Okay, there, my friend. Well, man, I'm glad the insurance took care of you on that. That's a really good deal there. And yeah, there's a lot of deer out here, you know. And I don't know if you hit a muley or a whitetail, but there's just a lot of them. You know, it's if I don't see one dead deer in the ditch a week, then something's wrong. You know, it's kind of one of those things. So they're all over the place out here. It's absolutely crazy. But like I said, that's why they give out deer tags the way they do. You know, you can go in and you get yourself a deer, and then you go back in and say, oh, well, I want another tag. And they go, oh, okay, you can get your B tag now, you know. And thing is, you get a general deer tag out here. They don't care if you take a buck, doe, mule deer, whitetail, whatever. You know, they're just like, yeah, just get your deer. We don't care. But anyway, I'm more of a meat hunter myself, so that's kind of one of the, I'm not looking for the biggest thing in the world. Not looking for the smallest one. I take what's going to be good for the freezer, so that's kind of the way I go. I don't hunt for the racks or anything like that. But anyway, all right there, Ray. I appreciate you being in there from Texas there, sir. And hope you have a great rest of your night there, my friend. And we did get you logged into Logbook there. Kilo 6 Lima Juliet. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73, sir. And let's see here. We got a request out here. Let's give it a shot. Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Lima Whiskey. Where you at there, Garrett?
Talk to you later. W7TVF 86LJ.
Roger, Raymond. We'll catch you next time around there, my friend. Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Lima Whiskey. Where are you at there, my friend? I heard you in there. Man. You're about a 5 and 5 there, Roger. Yeah, man, you're right down to my noise level there, Garrett, but I'm hearing you in there, man. Where the heck are you at tonight? Can't pull you out. Ah, man, I'm having a heck of a time pulling you out there. I do apologize. I got about an S3 of noise, and you're kind of like right at my noise level there, my friend. Sorry, buddy, I can't pull you out. I do apologize there, my friend Garrett. I'm having a really heck of a time hearing you in there, buddy. I can tell you're there, but that's about it. I said I got about an S3 of noise tonight, and you're right there on the noise level. So, all right there, my friend. Hey, you take care. You drive that 18-wheeler on down the road safely there, my friend. And good job as usual. Just conditions are not in our favor tonight there, buddy. So, anyway, it is what it is. Hope you have a great rest of your night there, Garrett. Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Lima Whiskey. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. 73 in QRZ.
Kilo Echo 4 Yankee Zulu, Miami, Florida.
That was a big old signal there. Kilo Echo 4 Yankee Zulu, Joel there in Miami. Holy cow, I don't know what the heck you're doing, but you're like 15 over 9 there, Roger.
QRP with a dipole in the attic, go ahead.
Well, if you're QRP with a dipole in the attic, then I tell you what there, my friend, you and I got a pipeline.
No, April Fool's Day was a few days ago there. Actually, I have a 6-element, 20-meter monoband and 1,500 watts, go ahead.
Roger. I was going to say, I was like, holy cow, what the heck? I was about to tell you I was running a half a watt into a dummy load, but, April Fools, right? But, man, no, you got Joel, you are just booming in up here. Probably the biggest signal I've heard all night.
No kidding. How about that? You're making my head swell.
Well, that's all right. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, I wish it was my XYL.
Yeah. Well, you went there, not me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Anyway, Travis, Belt, Montana, let's see if I have the antenna right on you there. I don't think we've ever worked before. 320 degrees. I'm going to move it a little. Well, very good. We've got an excellent signal into Miami, Florida. Has spring sprung up there yet?
Oh yeah, spring's just springing away out there right now, dumping mass amounts of snow on us. That's actually what's happening there. It's I actually went out and put up a dipole today. I was like, it snowed all night, and I'm like, oh, it's not supposed to snow today, whatever. And it was kind of spitting snow, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go out there and do it. It's going to take me like an hour. And I went out there and started doing it. About halfway through, it started snowing so gall darn hard. But you know what, I muddled through it there, and I got my dipole up in the air. And I'm not talking on it because it's a 40-meter dipole, and I need to adjust it a little bit. But, yeah, and it's just dumping like a madman out there. It's supposed to dump real heavy pretty much all night. So that's, yeah, spring into Montana there, Roger.
Yeah, you got a ways to go. Probably the end of May. Winter's long and going there, I'll tell you.
I was on the complete opposite side. Today, I'm putting up another tower, and the hole in the ground, I had the auger guy come out and put the hole in the ground, but I need to have about 2 feet of gravel at the bottom.
All right, I'm going to show my whole station here pretty quick, guys. I'm going to do about one more QSO here, and then I'll start showing you what's going on here.
And got 1 ton of number 57 3/4 inch drain rock. 1 ton is a lot of rock. And it was hot and sunny, and I drove my pickup next to the home, and I shoveled 3/4 of a ton by hand, 1 shovelful at a time. It's quite a workout, Ed.
Oh yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot of workout. I've done that too. I've moved that kind of gravel before when I was younger, and holy cow, yeah, that is a lot of gravel. But boy, that must be a pretty big hole. How big of an auger did that guy have?
It's actually only 36 inches. 36 inches in diameter and 6 feet deep. But this is going to be for some Rona 55, so you've got to have enough gravel in the hole so that the top of the short section, the 5-foot section, sticks out 8 inches above the concrete. Okay? And so you have to have the precise amount of gravel in the hole. If you put too much in, good luck trying to get it out, good?
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Well, that's a good deal there, man. Yeah, you get that Roan 55 going up there. And how big a tower are you putting up?
This one's only going to be 35 feet. I can put up a 35-foot tower without a permit. Okay, so I have an 86-footer, a 70-footer, another 35-footer, and this will be a 35-footer. And I have a Hazer and a JK 1015 meter dual band antenna.
Oh, heck yeah, that sounds awesome. Yeah, that Hazer, man, that must be real nice to be able to bring that up and down real easy like that. So you're going to have some kind of guide wires on that, I'm assuming, at 35 feet, although Roan 55 is pretty big stuff. But if you're going to guide that, I'm assuming you'd probably have the guide wires at the top, wouldn't you?
No, I'm not going to guide it at all. Roan 55, 35 feet of Roan 55 is pretty good.
Hello, Farmer's Daughter. Thank you for the likes.
And so, no, it's not going to be guided at all. Now, the Hazer, there's only one guy that I know that builds a decent Hazer, and he's in Alabama, and it takes about a year to get one.
How the heck are you?
So I ordered it in December. So it's and he's gotten a lot busier because Glenn Martin went out of business, and so everybody's ordering Hazers from this guy. Now, the tricky thing about the Hazer, though, is, I mean, what people don't tell you is that
nice.
if your rotor
heck
fails,
yeah.
when any part of the boom is across the top of the tower, you ain't getting it down good.
Oh, yeah. See, that could be a little bit frustrating. So I think I know who you're talking about, though. I can't remember what his name is, but I think I've seen him advertise some Hazers on Facebook and stuff there.
His name is Steve. RT Razor Hazer. RT Razor Hazer.
Yeah, I do believe that's exactly who I saw there, and I was interested in it, even though I don't have any towers anymore, but I thought about it. I'm like, well, gosh, if I were to get a tower, that would probably be who I'd go through there, and they look very, very well built.
They are. It's got an excellent
all right, sounds good.
And the nice thing about 35 feet is, I could probably put a motor on it. If you go up any higher than 35 feet, I mean, that's a lot of turns. That's a lot of hand cranking, guys.
Oh, yeah. The last big tower I had was a 70-foot crank-up tower, and it nested at like 23 or 24 feet. And, yeah, you didn't want to raise that thing up and down all the time. That was a lot of hand cranking. I never did put a motor on that, but I usually just left it up. Didn't have much of an issue with it. But yeah, that's... I remember the first time I put it up, I thought, oh, this won't be too bad. And then... you get all your antennas on top and everything, and you're cranking, and you're going, holy crap. You got to stop about 5 times and take a breather there in a water break.
My Triax ZX86, which is the tower I'm talking to you now with the antenna, that has a 50-to-1 gearbox. Hub City 50-to-1 gearbox, which means if you you did it by hand, if your motor failed or you didn't have electricity, that means you have to turn the crank 50 times for the drum to turn one time, Cut.
Well, I guess that's not too bad, but that's a lot there. I mean, well, no, that's a ton. So that's that 80. You said the 80 series. So that's what, a 5-section tower?
Yes, sir. It's 5 sections. It's 5 sections. It's motorized, and it was made by Tri-X in California. And Tri-X was taken over by Carl Tatian, who was an engineer for Tri-X. And my 70-footer is a Tatian LM470D. That thing goes up and down pretty quick. The 86, it's slow because it's got cabling that's up and down, pulleys, and it's a slow up and down. Where the 70-footer is quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. I could see that there. I could imagine that would take a while. So that's kind of one of those things there, man. You got to have a motor on something like that. I had a 54-foot Tri-X at one point. I think it was a 54 or 52 foot. I can't remember. I never did get to put it in the air. Where I was living at the time, I ended up getting the tower, and I was going to put it up, and then I kind of held off for a while, and I ended up moving, and I ended up selling that darn tower. I never did get the darn thing in the air. But yeah, that Tri-X, man, that thing was a stout tower. I mean, just solid, So that's, if I ever do get a tower again, I mean, I wouldn't be too particular about it, but the Tri-X is definitely a good one.
Yeah, they're good towers. They have one fault. They have one fault that Carl Tatian corrected when he bought the company, and that is the bottom the sections of the tower are pinched, and they have little weep holes. And if those weep holes get plugged, that's not a problem here in South Florida because we don't have ice. But
hello, Eric.
if those weep holes are plugged and you've got water in the tubes, that could be a big problem if there's a freeze, Good.
Yeah, see, and that wouldn't work out too well out here where I live. When it's like negative 30 degrees outside, if you got water in there, yeah, that's not good at all. So that's it's kind of one of those things. So, all right, there, Joel. I tell you what, there, my friend, I've been smelling dinner here for the last hour and a half, and it's done upstairs there, and I'm sitting here in the basement. I think I'm going to get the heck out of here there, my friend. So I really do appreciate the QSO there, my friend. And we did get you logged in the logbook there, Joel. And, man, just a beautiful signal. I mean, you're good solid 10 over 9 there. Just doing absolutely fantastic there, my friend. So anyway, I'll give it back over to you for one more round there, sir.
Yeah, very good. You're 10 over 9 as well, actually peaking a little more. Strong signal.
Noise level's pretty good.
Like to get between
We'll check it out here in a minute.
So I'm going to say 73.
So don't leave yet.
Thank you for coming back
We're going to
my
check out and
call.
talk about some
And I
stuff.
look forward to another QSO there, Travis. If not here on 20, 40, 17, and one day, 10 and 15. Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, Kilo Echo 4, Yankee Zulu.
Copy there, Joel. Absolutely, man. I look forward to it again there. I want to talk more about some hazers and different tower setups with you as well. Probably even some antenna setups too. So I'm kind of limited on space these days, but I still can. I still put up antennas there. We do what we got to do. So that's, we're never going to quit playing radio, and that's how that is. So anyway, there, Joel. Have a great rest of your night there, sir. And like I said, I'm going to get the heck out of here and go eat some dinner. So anyway, Kilo Echo 4, Yankee Zulu. Have a great night there, sir. This is Whiskey 7, Tango Victor Sierra, out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. Thanks again there, sir. 73.
73, KE4YZ Mama.
All right. Let's talk a little bit here. Let's see what we got. So, the 40-meter dipole was mostly a success. I think if anybody saw the video out there, I do have to adjust it just a little bit because it's resonant a little bit low, so I gotta shorten it. It's a little long still. But the snow's dumping like mad, and I'm not going back out there today. I put it up in the snow, and it just got worse and worse and worse, so the snow did. But and it's just dumping like crazy, and it's going to all night. So maybe tomorrow I might go out there and shorten up a leg of it. Anyway, I'm going to spin this around because there's some people here who kind of want to see what the heck's going on. This is kind of my station setup. This is...
Did you say you were near Houston?
This is what I sit here. There's my QRZ on my main cell phone there. And And yeah, that's what a tuner's for. But I don't like that. I don't want to do that, man. If I'm going to put that thing up, I want it resonant. You know what I mean? That's yeah. You just been listening to me make contacts. Well, I appreciate that there, Jason. I appreciate you hanging in here. Anyway, this camera sucks on this phone. It's kind of a cheapo phone, but the battery life is really good and it works great for recording. So this is kind of what I got here. This is my station, just so people can kind of see what I got going on here. I think we had some people ask earlier. I can't remember who it was. But hello, Just Junkyard Radio. Thanks for coming back in. We're getting ready to shut her down here. Do you want to come in, Jim? Just Junkyard Radio. Would you like to join? Or would anybody like to come in? I don't care. I'll give you guys a few minutes if anybody wants to jump in here. But anyway, this is kind of the shack. There's the QSL card wall / ceiling. I haven't gotten any QSL cards for quite a while in the mail. I think I got one last week, and it would have been actually, I guess 2 up there in the corner and on the ceiling. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk on that antenna till it's resonant. Anyway, well, I guess I can show you. So you can see my noise level there on 20. Okay. So if we switch to 40, go there. 40 meters. Let's switch antennas. About the same noise level, really. So not bad, but there's definitely a lot of signals. Oh, that's an AM signal. What the heck? I think it was an AM signal. I don't know. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. What am I doing?
We're doing a controlled outage, and then
There we go.
someone go out and check and see if things are okay.
6920 upper sideband.
Almost throughout the region.
What's on 6920? 6920 upper sideband.
Almost throughout the region.
What's on 6920? There's the 40. Pirate radio. It's amazing what a difference will make on a resonant antenna just even for receive, isn't it? Crazy. What's crazy is I could transmit on 2 meters with that 40 meter antenna I put up today. It's resonant, well, relatively resonant on 2. It's awfully big 2 meter antenna, but you know, hey. Anyway, back up to 40 here. So, in this area right here, where digital's going on, that antenna is resonant as can be. That antenna is like, bam, like super resonant, like flat match. But where I want to talk, up here, like, you know, around this area, not so much. So, but, see those static crashes? Holy cow. But anyway, it does work.
Thank you very much for coming back to my call. Whiskey 0 Kilo Tango, 2 good ones, back in it. You bet, CJ, get you back in that. N5KC.
It does work. I need to shorten it up just a little bit. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, so the 40 meter dipole is up. There's my junk pile getting bigger. I'm going to go live tomorrow too. We got some other antennas and stuff to talk about here. Some smaller stuff. There's a shack dog laying there, the big one. There's the little one. But anyway, we got a few other things going on here that we're going to be playing with. So here's the shack just so everybody can kind of see it. See what we got going on. This thing here is kind of a trip. That took some getting used to. I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually, what is that? Yeah, 705. 710, I guess what it is. 19, 10, 12, whatever it is, 13. Anyway, that takes some getting used to. That's a weird thing, but and I need to address that. But now we don't have any more RG8X rolling in here. Everything is LMR 400 or better. So that's kind of what we got going on. But man, I'm getting a lot of static crashes. So anyway, that's what we got going. And join me tomorrow. I'll be around noon my time. So around noon Mountain Time. I'll be back in here and we'll play around a little more. Maybe by that time, if the weather is decent, I might go out there and adjust that antenna. I think I need to pull up one leg about a foot and kind of go from there. So that's what we're going to try to do tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to get the heck out of here and go eat some dinner. And that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the night, guys. So stay tuned. Tomorrow's going to be a good one. And hope everybody has a wonderful night. Farmer's Daughter, thanks for coming in. Jason, thanks for being there. Just Junkyard Radio. Eric, Kilo Delta 2, Hotel Whiskey Delta, 73, everybody. Hopefully we catch you guys tomorrow. Keep an eye on YouTube also. We're going to cut some of this stuff and put it on YouTube, maybe a little bit on Instagram too. We'll see what the heck happens here. That one's kind of mediocre, but still learning it. Anyway, 73 guys, I'm out of here. This is Whiskey 7 Tango Victor Sierra out here in the town that holds your pants up called Belt, Montana. We'll catch you guys later. 73.